more, you need to pay attention to what's been happening in Connecticut, and it's probably going to happen in your state as well, something like this. Faith is under attack in America. Carl Anderson is a Supreme Knight with the Knights of Columbus, and from Fox News, our judicial analyst, senior judicial analyst, Judge Andrew Napolitano. Okay, so today, the state has said, we're gonna rethink this. We're just gonna hold this off for a little while, because they were introducing it and they were ready to go. But the forces, the Catholic forces, have decided to assemble tomorrow, and I think this good. I think the politicians are afraid of people amassing tomorrow in Hartford. Is that still going on, and what time, and what is it?
It sure is. It's going to be 12 o'clock, Hartford, state capitol. Thousands of people are going to be there because they realize the ability to structure, to limit a religion like this is the ability to destroy. And so they thought they could slip this by with just a couple of days' notice, but the backlash has been huge. It's an explosion.
You've been pointing out for the past 6 weeks that you've been here how the federal government thinks it's omnipotent, doesn't even believe in the Constitution, doesn't recognize any restraints. Apparently these people in Connecticut think the same thing. If they can take religion down, then they are the supreme power in the state of Connecticut, and not the religious groups which anybody can belong to.
Judge, that's how it ends. That's how it ends.
Right.
If our founders, for the first time, understood that man is born with rights, and those rights come from God, and God gives them to us, and then we ask the government to protect those rights. If you get rid of God, then where does man get his rights? He doesn't. He gets them from the government.
Correct.
So that's the end game here.
And instead of the government fearing the people, which is the way it should be, the people will fear the government. If they can take God away from us, they can take anything away from us.
Don't you already sense there is a fear of government now? This is why people must join tomorrow. And I'm telling you, America, please listen to me. This is not about any one religion. I don't care what religion you are a part of. Our founders were very, very clear. George Washington, in his farewell address, if we are not a religious and moral people, we will fail. We have to self-govern ourselves, and any attack on any religion is an attack on all religions. If your God's telling you to blow people up, well, that's a different story. But if your God is telling you, self-regulate yourself, govern yourself, work together, love each other, well then, any attack on that religion, no matter what the faith is, we must stand united. They're trying to separate us. People going to show up tomorrow?
Lots of people are going to show up because, look, the American difference is this. In our country, the Constitution limits government. It doesn't limit the people's freedom.
Judge, how did they expect to get away with it? I mean, this is a direct if I'm not mistaken, in the bill doesn't even say, we know that it's, it's really kind of dicey here on...
It does. And the first words of the bill are, with respect to the Roman Catholic Church. I mean, you cannot write a law in this country just with respect to one religion. It shows that you're targeting it.
We'll be watching in Connecticut tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
No, thank you.
Final thoughts, next.